Guardrails are placed strategically.
They're supposed to stop a bad situation from getting worse, but now transportation experts are taking a closer look at thousands of guardrails across the country, including here in Michigan.
We got news of this. I mean, we were monitoring all along, but then we decided to find out exactly where they are. The first thing you got to do is know where they are.
Jeff Cranston with the Michigan Department of Transportation is talking about a type of guardrail the state orders from Texas-based Trinity Guardrails, who happens to be the state's largest supplier of guardrails. It's called the ET+. The I-Team discovered for the past week, MDOT crews have been working frantically to find out exactly where these potentially dangerous guardrails are located.
And that's how we know now in each region of the state how many there are.
So how many are there here in mid-Michigan? And why are they considered dangerous? But most importantly, how did they end up on our freeways? Cranston says there are 41 of these potentially dangerous guardrails in Genesee County, 31 in Sanilac County, 19 in Saginaw County, and 15 in Lapeer and Gladwin counties. As states scramble to locate ET+ guardrails, the government is now conducting crash tests of its own after a Texas court determined the manufacturer, Trinity Guardrails, concealed information from regulators.
There are people alleging that since they altered that design, that instead of collapsing, that pieces of the metal could penetrate the car.
The lawsuit alleged the company made critical changes to its design by shaving 1 inch off the head plate of the guardrail. But it did so without notifying regulators about the change.
Some people are alleging that by changing that by 1 inch, it doesn't absorb the right way on impact.
Now there is a growing concern whether or not these rails protect drivers or put them more at risk of death.
And in the meantime, we're taking an inventory across the state. We know now that of the 2,200 ET+, about 950 in the state are of that version 2 type.
In part 2 of this story tonight at 11, we introduce you to a man who lost both of his legs after crashing head-on into an ET+ guardrail. He is one of many now suing Trinity Guardrails. We'll also reveal what state officials plan to do in light of one of their largest suppliers being found guilty. With this I-Team report, Gino Vici, WNEM TV 5.